Hi everyone, Aaron Fullen here. As many of you know, I normally like to keep things pretty lighthearted here on my socials. But the truth is, some things in life deserve a more serious and solemn approach. And today's topic is one I feel strongly about. This past weekend, during my true crime binge-watching experience made possible by Magellan TV, I watched a documentary entitled Murder on the Internet. It was an eye-opening and disturbing look at the dangers of online dating. Take a look.
The internet dating boom has been around for nearly 20 years, and there are now nearly 9 million singletons in the UK searching for love and friendship online.
Online dating has completely changed the way we date.
But dating can be a dangerous business, and with dating moving online and now onto apps like Tinder and Grindr, it's becoming more perilous than ever.
The thing about the cyber world is it connects people who would not ordinarily get on with each other in real life.
Crimes involving dating apps have risen sevenfold in the past 2 years, with more than 400 offences reported to police last year, including assaults, rape, child sex grooming, and even murder.
You have no way of knowing what kind of a person they are until you meet.
How safe is looking for love online?
Looking for love online. Does it work for some? Absolutely it does. I'm sure many of us know people who are online dating success stories. But that doesn't negate the fact that it's a very dangerous enterprise. Far more dangerous than person-to-person encounters. Why? Well, because there's only so much you can hide about yourself when you develop a strong, deep, personal relationship with someone in real life. Online, you can be whoever you want to be. Any age, any look, any occupation, any personality, sky's the limit. You can hide behind a screen and fool the world. Never before have predators and monsters had an easier way to access and acquire what they want. Naive boys, girls, men, and women who are desperate for love, attention, and affection. And quite often, they don't realize what they've gotten themselves into until it's too late. Friends, if you or someone you know and love is pursuing relationships online, please encourage them to take precautions. Keep your family and close friends in the loop. Before you go on one-on-one dates with someone, hang out in groups and watch how they interact with others. And if something seems off about them, don't ignore the red flags, whether they're noticed by you or someone you trust. Don't let infatuation with someone cloud your judgment. Trust those who love you most, more than the individual you're starting a budding relationship with. Don't abandon your loyalties for a stranger. And for Pete's sake, never, ever agree to meet at a stranger's house for a first date. Meet in a very public place with lots of eyes around, and keep meeting that way until you know the person. If they get upset that you won't meet them in the privacy of their own home, apartment, whatever, then most likely they're after more than your delightful personality. And if you're online to secure one-night stand opportunities, don't. Don't believe the lie that physical intimacy alone will bring satisfaction in a relationship, because it won't. It's dangerous, it's damaging, and the wounds are long-lasting. You want the best relationship possible? Don't skip steps. Become friends, get to know each other, maintain physical boundaries, develop an emotional bond, and make sure he or she is the one. Then get married. After that, the physical and sexual bond will be stronger than ever, because a sexual relationship without a pre-existing bond of friendship, true love, and relational security is an empty suit. Sound old-fashioned? You bet it does. But read the statistics. The facts don't lie. God's way is indeed the best way, hands down. A quick word to fellow parents out there. Protect your children. Protect their vulnerability. If you're not involved in their lives, someone else will be. Their search for appropriate approval and affection will either be satisfied by you, which is the way it should be, or they'll find it from a stranger, potentially a predator. It starts in the home, my friends. We need to show our children what a loving, healthy relationship looks like by exemplifying it with our own spouse. They're watching, they're observing, they're looking for an example to follow. Let's give it to them. And we can't be oblivious to the dangers of modern technology. Is it a useful tool? Absolutely. But it's also a dangerous weapon. Despite the societal pressure from peers, I would strongly encourage you to withhold smartphones from your kids until much later than most. Can you protect them from anything and everything harmful? No, of course not. That's why we need to teach them to be aware of the dangers, what to look for, what to avoid, how to address relationship issues, etc., before they are given the privileges and freedoms of an adult. We can't protect them from everything, but we do need to protect them. They need our protection, and whether or not they realize it when we want them to, they crave our protection. Okay, I'll step off my soapbox now. If you think others would benefit from these words of caution, please do share this video and/or tag a friend or two in the comments below. This is a major concern to many, including myself, and we must face the issues head on, or we'll be dealing with the repercussions of ignoring said issues for years to come.
The thing about technology is, it doesn't matter how many millions of people use it correctly, how many good things come from it. Unless you use it safely, you are putting yourself at risk. Good people meet terrible ends because they trust the myths that others tell them online. And that's the real tragedy here.